What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE Summerslam review, where we had some crazy spots, some great matches. We had some title changes. Every title on the card swapped hands tonight, and that was awesome. The fans got what they wanted pretty much this entire pay-per-view, which does not happen often, so I expect a lot of new subscribers to the WWE Network for only $9.99. So let's start off with the pre-show. RVD versus Cesaro, and well, here Cesaro's running the match, and RVD, he comes fucking running up, and Cesaro just catches him one arm, slams him down as a with a backbreaker, and well, then he goes for a Rolling Thunder himself and does a chest stomp onto RVD. This was pretty damn cool to see that he utilizes something that RVD has in his arsenal. Then we have many failed attempts at the 5-star frog splash because Cesaro just keeps getting back up, but in the end here you get this killer 3/4 of the ring 5-star frog splash for the victory, and we end the pre-show with that there. Not a bad match. Cesaro, hopefully that he gets a nice turnaround. Something's going to happen there eventually because he's too good of a talent to waste. So then we go the beginning of the show, and we got Hulk Hogan coming out. Great ovation from the crowd, and he's selling the network for $9.99. It's a pretty damn good deal. Now, if we could just have maybe a Hogan come out and sell it maybe once an hour on commentary, just not all the time. Lawler and JBL, please stop. Comment below, what do you guys think about $9.99? Although people are in the crowd with signs, and it's becoming a little thing, so maybe it's working. Who knows? Next up, Miz versus Ziggler, and well, crowd is rocking for Dolph Ziggler, and he comes in and rocks Miz right in the fucking moneymaker. Then he hits a super kick. Miz goes to leave the ring. He says he's done, and well, this not gonna happen. So he comes in, where Ziggler goes after him. He gets back into the ring. He locks in a figure four, actually a little bit better than the usual. And well, Ziggler gets to the ropes and go for the skull crushing finale. Ziggler kicks out, doesn't know what to do, and we get the zigzag. We have a new Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler. Now the fans erupted for this because he's well deserving to be a champion. So great to have a new champ in the IC title picture, which he deserved to win it at that Battle Royal, but now he has the belt. Awesome. Let's see where he goes with it. Comment below. Who's next in line for Dolph Ziggler? Can't wait to see it. Then we have Paige versus AJ Lee for the Divas Championship, and this just starts off a vicious cat fight, hair pulling, and their hair fucking things are getting yanked out, just like the previous on SmackDown and Raw. They're just going crazy with the hair pulling, and well, we get Paige. She kicks out of out of the Shining Wizard. She kicks out of that, and then she goes for the Black Widow. And she slips out of this, turns it into the Rampage for the victory. Paige is your new Divas Champion for the second time this year. Today was her birthday, 22 years old. So where do we go from here? Hopefully she destroys that belt because we have the new logo, and they're rolling it out. And did you guys notice the chicken scratch was still down on the screen? But when Miz came out, even his M was the new logo. So I just thought it was a little detailing that they missed. They should have just got rid of it all. Even the turnbuckle posts there, they were all old chicken scratch. So a couple things we'll find out tomorrow night on Raw. Comment below, what do you think about the new logo? Then we have the Rusev versus Jack Swagger in a flag match, which nobody really understood the stipulations of this flag match. Really, it didn't matter. Whoever won just got their flag raised. No big deal. Swagger comes out, he goes to plant his flag, but Rusev jumps him quickly, and this turns into a Patriot lock, and it looks to be that Swagger injured Rusev and he cannot put any weight on his ankle. And Jack Swagger's just running this match. It's a really badass match, and you're hoping, just because, you know, most of us are from America, you still have that implanted in you if you're about 30 years old, if you lived through the 80s. So it's just something inside you. Or if you watch Rocky IV, you just love this shit. And, well, Rusev gets a little offense in here, goes to lock in the Accolade, but he can't put any weight on that, so he's only got a one leg in, and Swagger gets out of this. But we go for another Patriot lock, and, well, Rusev gets to the ropes, and it's just not enough. And we get the full-blown Accolade on the Jack Swagger, and Rusev is in pain doing it, but he holds and fights through this pain, and Jack Swagger never does tap. He just passes the fuck out, much like Steve Austin, but no blood involved. So, nice way to go out if you're going to go out. You didn't give in, you didn't tap, and you stayed strong. So, you get the winner here. Zeb goes to check on him, and Rusev kicks him. Now all of a sudden that leg, he can kick now. He can put the weight on the leg. I guess a victory will heal all wounds. That's all I have to say about that. Then we move on to a holy fucking son of a bitchin' awesome match of the night. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose in a lumberjack match, and wow, just excellent match. This was probably the best match of the night. I mean, just insane, awesome. Dean Ambrose just made, first time outside of the ring, he just starts slugging motherfuckers, and he's just going after everyone, and he doesn't give a shit. We get, even when Seth Rollins is far away, you get Dean Ambrose just suicide dive the lumberjacks. He's fighting everyone. He's taking on everyone, and this ends up being that we're all out into the crowd. This lumberjack match is insane. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are way out in the middle of the crowd, still duking it out. And Kane comes out. Oh, Kane gets this somewhat under control, and he gets everybody back toward the ring. Seth Rollins goes to leave and says he's quitting, but he gets met up with Stardust and a bunch of lumberjacks. They carry his ass back to the ring. We get a curb stomp from Dean Ambrose to Seth Rollins, and Kane wasn't having this. He interferes, and then we get chaos. Everyone, big brawl, monster fight. Dean Ambrose turns around, catches the briefcase to the head. Seth Rollins picks up the victory here. It's okay, because this feud will continue on because it's so damn good. So, really, really good match. Loved it. It was really good. Comment below what was your favorite part. What was your guys' match of the night? Let me know. Then we move on to another one. Bray Wyatt, Chris Jericho, and really, in the beginning of this, Y2J's running the whole fucking thing, and it's a slow match in the beginning. It just seemed really slow. I was expecting a lot more. My expectations were really high for this, so maybe that's why. And well, we get some back and forth. So you get a code breaker onto Bray Wyatt, kicks out. He stands strong here. Outside of the ring, he nails Sister Abigail into the barrier, and well, we get him back inside the ring, another Sister Abigail, done. Bray Wyatt victorious with no help from the Wyatt family. This helps him get back into where he was going, because the guy's promo skills, the guy's crowd reactions, it's awesome. So Bray Wyatt moving back into where he already was, but he learned a little bit along the way, so it's a good thing. Then you have Stephanie McMahon versus Brie Bella. And in the beginning here, slow match again. Steph probably shaking off the ring rust here. And, well, you get a yes lock here. And Stephanie McMahon escapes that. And then she hits a knee to Brie off the suicide dive when she came in. She slammed her down. And then she starts to get a little bit of control there. And then she hits a DDT and kick out, but Steph keeps fucking going after her, and she's telling her Bray that she's her bitch this whole time. And when we get the yes lock rocked in there, and Triple H comes out, yanks the ref out of there, because Stephanie McMahon clearly was going to tap. But you get Nikki Bella down there, and then you go. Brie Bella jumps and dives, kicks Triple H. He's down. She's doing the yes chants over Triple H, and she goes back in between. She stands up in front of Stephanie McMahon. Nikki standing in front of Stephanie. She turns around, bumps into Brie. We get this little holy shit. But what most of us seen coming. People fight, and Nikki Bella had enough and snapped and busted her freaking forearm over Brie Bella. Victory for Stephanie McMahon here. Okay match, but it is what it is, guys. Comment below. What do you think? Stephanie McMahon versus Brie Bella. It is a way of keeping the whole storyline with Daniel Bryan alive, so I'm cool with that. Then moving on to Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns, and Reigns just goes right after him, and he starts fucking rocking him with some forearms and punches and just back and forth, and then holy shit, Randy Orton hits a superplex off the top turnbuckle to Roman Reigns. Oh wow. But then Roman Reigns answers that with a Samoan drop off the top turnbuckle, which was pretty badass too in its own. Then we get a Superman punch. Then we go for the spear, and Randy Orton's fucking timing is immaculate. Turning this into a power slam. Guys, comment below. That shit was sick. Randy Orton, just timing is insane. And then he goes for an RKO, and he misses that, but then he goes for another spear, turns that into an RKO. Holy, like I said, his timing's amazing. But Roman Reigns kicks out of this. Wow. And then he goes to that dark place, Randy Orton. He goes for the punt, but he gets swept out from his legs, swept out from underneath him. He goes down, and that turns into the monster fucking spear for the victory. Awesome shit. It was really, really goddamn good match. They started off slow, like I said, with the rest holds and all that, but in the end, the Roman Empire is rising. Then on to the main event, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, and John Cena knows this is going to be a battle, and he goes right after him, but this turns into an F5 immediately. Wow, you thought that this match was going to end within 30 seconds, but John Cena kicks out, as in great fashion, the usual John Cena. But Brock Lesnar, I think he didn't want to pin him that quickly, and he hits a billion fucking German suplexes on him, and he's just toying with John Cena, beating the shit out of him, pushing him down, sweating all over him too. And he keeps asking the ref, ask him. Well, John Cena will never quit. Obviously, everyone knows that. Then we go for another F5, but he slips out. With how sweaty Brock Lesnar, I can understand how he slipped out so easily. Turns into an AA, but Brock Lesnar kicks out. But he's down, he sits up like the Undertaker and starts laughing. That was a cool little moment. I liked that. The graphic of it is just perfect. And then back to the German suplexes and just blasting Cena in the head and the face with, you know, his MMA style fighting. And no blood this time around, but that's fine with me because the match, Cena took an ass whooping. He took it real good. He ends up slapping in an STF, and he locked it in like he should have, as in a real choke. But he slips out of this, and Brock Lesnar, he ends up hitting another F5, and that is it. New champion, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate. Who can stop him? Who can get in his tracks to even make him think that he might lose these belts? It's going to be a long time before he loses them. And like I said in all my other videos, down the road at Mania, that's where Roman Reigns will flourish. That's just my opinion. Comment below what do you guys think, because at Night of Champions, whoever he faces, they're done. Nobody's going to beat Lesnar for a very long time, and whoever does is going to have the biggest push in the fucking world. So that's going to be awesome, and I really am happy to have The Miz as Ziggler as champ, beating The Miz. Brock Lesnar is a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The Divas, Paige or AJ, either one is fine with me. Paige, though, new young and up-and-comer, although AJ's pretty damn young herself. But cool shit, somebody different. And, man, the Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, I could go with that. every night of the week matches with those guys. That is sick. So guys, follow me on Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand. Go to sumsofwrestling.com, click the t-shirts. You want some cool swag, even one from this show, you can get it there for $19, no tax, and they are running a promotion. I'll have it in the link for 15% off. So awesome shit. I have like 50 plus some shirts in there, including the Assassin Attack Roman Reigns shirt, the Vince Russo Sopranos edition. I'm a Vince Russo guy, which is always fun because he gets so much goddamn heat, and just so many others. The shirts I made for Bad Influence are in there because they sell them too, but I created them so I can sell them. So guys, thanks for all the support. Thanks for watching. Hashtag support pro wrestling. WWE all the way down to your local promotion. That's the way we do it. United, we keep wrestling alive. Peace.